Greetings one and all, this is Rhythmworks and welcome to my channel. I originally was going to make this video as a non-face cam video because I believed that not only did I have a face for radio this morning, I had a face for AM radio. You know how old that shit is? Not FM radio, not DAB, not internet radio, but AM radio. I've been watching streams and streams and streams with E3, and already it's getting to me. Already I'm losing sleep. But I just wanted to watch them to basically just keep tabs of what is going on. The latest offering from Microsoft, who I'm going to be talking about today. And the first thing I want to ask Xbox owners, because I don't play Xbox, but I would like to ask Xbox owners amongst you all and amongst my subscribers, what do you guys think of the press conference? Because, you know, Xbox being a part of your daily gaming lives is going to be of more interest to you than probably me, but that doesn't mean say that my interest is diminished because I'm not an Xbox gamer. Far from it. Gaming wins. I always keep saying that gaming wins. There's no point of console wars. There really isn't, when the game developers are going to win. You know what I'm saying? You know, electricity companies are going to win. Internet providers are going to win. So it's all bullshit with all this console war fuckeries. You know what I mean? It makes no sense. However, right, I just want to make this as quick and condensed as possible for obvious reasons. Now, first of all, the main attraction, the main announcement of the night was the reveal of the Xbox One X, which is basically the most powerful console ever made. Now, some people can say, well, makes no difference to me. And I'm sorry to say that whoever's saying that at this moment in time, they're fucking liars, man, because the Xbox One X is making a difference to everything and everyone who games at the minute, right? Because, like it or not, exclusive games are gonna have a better look. They're gonna run better. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm not hating on that whatsoever. You know, I like progress. I'm all about progress. So if I see Microsoft basically making the Scorpio and they're making it to the specifications that they're making it, then that is fine. That is cool with me. You know, I've always toyed with the idea of being a dual console or a triple console owner, but the truth of the matter is it's expensive, man. It's an expensive habit to basically maintain. It's like me having a PC and having a Mac. You know, it doesn't really make any sense. Yes, there are exclusives and what have you, but you know, I've often heard from a lot of people that after going back to Xbox from PS4, they've gone back to PS4, or there's not enough games to keep them on Xbox, so they will actually go to PC. There's different permutations and combinations as to their gaming usage, if you like. But yeah, it's gonna be out there. The Xbox One X is out there. New kid on the block. You know what I mean? Console with teeth. You know, so I'm happy for Microsoft. I'm happy for the fans. I really, really am. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like I keep saying, gaming wins. So I want to know from you guys what you guys thought of the reveal of the console itself. Next thing I want to talk about the games that caught my eye, because there were so many. There's like, I think it's 44 games that were being featured, and 22 console exclusives. Now, I have to say, these are the highlights for me. The first game, which I had one eye and one ear out on, was Player Unknown Battlegrounds, which is basically a battle royale type of game. And the thing I liked about that game, not only it looks like such a fun game to play, but it looks like a fun game to watch. Do you know what I'm saying? I've seen James Duggan from IGN do a lot of features on this game because he's a PC dude, and I really enjoyed watching him. I enjoyed watching him play. You know, I just watched. I enjoy watching that game get played. That's what I'm basically saying. And you know, I was wishing that I hope that it would be like a cross console game, but it's not. It's going to be exclusive to Xbox in terms of consoles, already on PC. And I was going, damn, man. But anyway, you know, congrats, man. Great game. Next up is Assassin's Creed Origins. Never been a fan of the Assassin's Creed franchise. I don't know, but looking at the setting of Origins in Egypt and looking at the gameplay, I was pretty much impressed with that. Really, really impressed with that. And you know, who knows? Maybe I might get into AC. I don't know. I really don't know at this point. But it looks like a good game to play, and I think the AC Massives are very pleased by all accounts of the forthcoming iteration to the series. Another game that I saw that quite a few people was more or less touting to be the killer app for the Xbox One X, which is Scalebound 3. They showed a trailer with Mr. Jax himself, and I have to say that didn't really do much for me. It seems to be a cult classic amongst people out there, but to be honest with you, it didn't really do much for me. The art style looks pretty good, but it just did not do anything for me. I don't know if it was like the time of night that I was watching, because I did have a couple of cans and what have you, but I don't know, it just didn't do anything for me. State of Decay 2 looked pretty interesting, but you know, the zombie things again, you know. And I was watching an interview with the developers of the game, and they were basically saying, well, we were getting a lot of hate because it's, you know, yet another zombie game, but we think this zombie game is different, blah 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 blah. There's a lot of zombie games out there, and I think he's right in one aspect where, you know, it's all about the mechanics and you know what's in the game to keep you basically playing. I mean, you know, hordes and hordes and hordes of zombies doesn't really do it for me. Is what the zombies can do. And I think with games like The Last of Us, you know, showing well, they weren't even zombies, they were the infected, you know, which is kind of like a hybrid of the zombies and what have you. Showed the diversity in what AI enemies can do, and that's one of the mechanics that I loved about the game, you know. So with zombies, and actually the art style of that game as well, I liked pretty much, you know what I mean. You know, it looked pretty good to watch, but zombies, I'm all zombied out, and I don't even play zombie games, do you know what I mean? So for me to say that and not even play it is enough for me to watch them, do you know what I'm saying? You know, I've had enough watching them. What else? Forza Motorsport. I'm not a motorsport fan. I'm not a racing fan. The only serious sim that I played was more or less Gran Turismo. I know it might seem unfair for me to even say what I'm saying based upon the fact that I'm not an Xbox gamer, but why I'm giving it a mention is because the game looked good. You know, it does look good, I have to say, you know, and for them to bring a real car to say, well, you can drive this car, I thought was pretty odd. I thought it was odd, you know. Didn't think they needed to bring a real Porsche, something outside people's freaking pay bracket, do you know what I'm saying? To say, oh, you could drive one of these. And they had 2 female racers as well, you know, so. But I see what they're doing, you know, and there are fans of the franchise, and at the end of the day, it's what it is. But the game, I have to say, out of all the games that I saw in the Microsoft presentation, was definitely Anthem. Didn't see much about it in EA's Play presentation, but we saw a lot more of it at Microsoft's presentation. And I have to say, if that game was going to be released this September, I know that game would have given Destiny a run for its money. You know what I mean? Because it just reminds me of Destiny. It reminds me of Titanfall. Yeah, it's like a cross between Titanfall and Destiny, to me anyway. Great looking game. Great looking game. I don't know if it's an exclusive to Xbox. I didn't get that deep within it, but I have to say, if it is, wow. That to me will be the killer app for the Xbox One X without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, I was watching it in 4K myself, you know, but I was watching the footage on a 4K TV, but it wasn't actually transmitted in 4K for me, because I was watching it through YouTube. And even watching it through that filter just showed me enough about the game in terms of its quality, you know what I'm saying? So that was the game for me that really raised both my eyebrows and opened up both my ears, man. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. So overall, I have to say, it's a good time for Microsoft at the minute. You know, some of the games didn't really take my fancy. A lot of the games had a certain look and style and feel about it, which is not to my taste. But then Phil Spencer basically said, you know, we're here to cater for all kinds of gamers, and that's exactly the right statement to make, you know what I mean? And having watched that, I couldn't stay up to watch the Bethesda press conference, so I'm going to tune into that at some point today and give my 2 pence worth. Whether it be later on today or tomorrow, I don't know. I think it's Ubisoft's turn tonight at around 9 o'clock p.m. So that will definitely be getting a viewing from me, and who knows, maybe I will just do Bethesda and Ubisoft on one video. But I'd like to know from you guys, the Xbox players, the Xbox owners, the Xbox hardcore fans, not the console war fanboys. That's not what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? I'm not here to start that shit at the end of the day, you know. I just want to know from you guys what you felt about it, what you felt about the whole presentation, what games were your highlights of the presentation, of the press conference, and what games are you going to be throwing your money at on day one. Please let me know. I'll be interested to find out. Anyway, with that, I'm going to bid you guys adieu for now. And as always, you done know the cool, whatever the game, media, platform, format, genre, happy gaming, because that's what it's truly about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters. And until I catch you on the next one, please, gamers, stay blessed. Magan.